All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, hold on here. I gotta fix the old bow tie. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great week thus far. Wait a minute, like I usually do, get some people in here. Jump on in if you come on in. Say hello. Let me know you're out there in the old interweb land. Hope everybody's having a good week. It is Father's Day weekend this weekend, and I am curious to see what is everybody doing this weekend for Father's Day. Oh, here we go. Andrew, good morning. Let's see here. Oh, that's right. Tennessee Convention is today in Nashville. Awesome. Tell everybody, all my brothers and sisters out there, tell them we say hello. Christina, good morning. Thank you for always jumping on. Shad, good morning, brother. How are you? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you guys. Good stuff, good stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, it is Friday. You know what time it is. It's time for that HMG weekly wrap-up. That's what we do here every Friday. And this weekend is a special weekend. Father's Day weekend. We're going to start this off right. To all the great fathers out there. Happy Father's Day weekend to all you guys. I hope all you dads and fathers out there have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, relaxing, or whatever. You spend time with your families, your kids, etc. Darwin Larson, hey, good morning. How are you, sir? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Good stuff, good stuff. So, all you fathers out there, those of you that watch this that are on live right now, if you're a dad, those of you that watch this later today or over the weekend, let me know what you guys are doing. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you guys are doing this Father's Day weekend. Good stuff. Let me see here. June. Got to remind you guys, June is PTSD Awareness Month. So check on your buddy. PTSD Awareness Month. It's not getting really any play in the social media world or in the mainstream media. So make sure you guys check on your battle buddies, check on your family members, whatnot. It is PTSD Awareness Month. So check it out. What else we got? Here's something. I'm going to bring this up. I want everybody to, here's a homework assignment for you from now until next week. Look up the World Economic Forum's mission. You guys know, I often tell you guys, protect your minds, but do the research and stuff yourself. It's very, very important that you guys do research and stuff yourself. So I'm not telling you anything. I'm just telling you, giving you an opportunity to look up the World's Economic Forum, WEF. Look up the World Economic Forum's mission. See what their mission is. We got some more ladies around here. What do we got here? Judy, good morning, dear. How are you? Nicole, good morning. Thank you for jumping on as always. Happy Friday to you. Hope you ladies are doing well. Appreciate you guys jumping on. Let me see here. Yeah, so look up the WEF's mission. And next week, we'll talk about a little bit what their mission is. And hopefully, we can open this up for conversation. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on their mission. So, who's talking? So, I am, of course. Hello. Let's see here. What else we got? Hey, reminder. July 15th, our sister company, HMG Beverage, we're going to start doing coffee subscriptions. We have brought back our coffee line all in-house. So we're running production, we're roasting everything, bagging everything, shipping everything. We got it all in-house now. So you guys are going to have the opportunity to sign up for a monthly subscription. And if you sign up before July 15th, you're going to get an extra bag of coffee for free. You're going to get a free 1 pound bag of coffee of the flavor of your choice. And we're hoping on Monday, I was hoping to have it this week. We didn't, but I'm hoping on Monday that we can have website updated and out. So keep your eye out for that, all you coffee drinkers out there. And I know some of you out there are going to ask, when are we bringing back the tea? We're still working on it. It's been a thorn in my side. I desperately want it, but I think we're much closer than we've ever been, and we're going to be launching a tea line here pretty soon as well. A lot of great stuff within the Heroes community, the HMG families here. So check that out, hmgbeverage.com. That's our sister company. Let me see here. Something new that we started, and maybe those of you that follow us here on social media probably saw it yesterday. We're going to start something new called Thursday's Thought. And yesterday, I created a little bit of a picture or whatnot, and Thursday's thought yesterday was, just because it says it's environmentally friendly doesn't mean that it is. Now, truth be told, I kind of stole that idea behind it from Environmentally Speaking. One of the episodes that they did a couple of weeks ago was talking about the wind farms off the East Coast, up near Rhode Island, New Hampshire area, and they were talking about how they were having troubles with those farms and what it was doing to the local environment there and whatnot. So it was very interesting, and you learn about that kind of stuff. And to me, I find anything to do with the environment kind of interesting, how to make it better and whatnot. So when you see something that says it's environmentally friendly, doesn't mean that it always is. And I suppose you could use that for a lot of other things. Like, it says it's organic, but there's certain rules and regulations that kind of bend the rules a little bit to make it actually organic. Travis, good morning. Happy Friday, brother. Thank you for jumping on. So the reason why I bring up the Thursday's Thought is I want you guys to participate in this as well. So if you have a thought for Thursday that you would like me to post, email us at info@heroesmediagroup.com. All spelled out, info@heroesmediagroup.com. And in the subject line, just put Thursday's Thought. So I would love to hear from you guys, get you guys to participate in that for our Thursday's Thought. We're going to start that. I thought it'd be something different. So we'll see how that goes. What else do we got? Hey, new show. This is exciting. We got a new show coming to the network. We've been so blessed here the last several months because we've had new shows starting pretty much every month for the last 6 months. And this has been awesome. So we got a new show that's getting ready to start here in a couple of weeks. And it's called Battle to Be. And it's an organization. It's a nonprofit organization. They do a lot of stuff for the Heroes community. It's super cool. So check it out. You can actually check out their website right now if you go to battle2b.org. battle2be.org. Check it out. And of course, after the show, I will throw this in the comment sections below so everybody can check it out and whatnot. Share this stuff. Let's get this out. It's going to be awesome. So without further ado, here's what you guys missed on the shows this week. We had a lot of cool shows this week. We're going to start off with one of the newer shows on the network called Because Bikers Matter. This week, 2 babes on bikes. Love it. Jessica Sheen and Michelle, MSL's traveling correspondent. Tune in and listen how these 2 ladies are involved in the biker community and what MSL stands for, what it does to help injured motorcyclists as they prep to head out on the road. So this is a pretty cool episode. I'm digging this. This is a really cool show. I've been enjoying this since they've been on. Listening to it. Check it out. That's this week's Because Bikers Matter podcast. Check it out. Next up, we got Pushing Back Chaos. This week really kind of pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. Ashley Sneed is no stranger to service. She spent time in the U.S. Army. Her husband Matt is was a Marine veteran, and is now a fireman paramedic. They have 3 happy kids, healthy kids at home. Her 4th baby was announced. her arrival after a pregnancy of only 24 weeks. So the story of the delivery and her basically 177 days in the hospital is an amazing testament of the tenacity and strength of the entire Sneed family. So really, when you listen to this episode, all of us face challenges in our lives, right, every day. The exact name of the challenge will vary, but the experience while going through it can often feel very similar to other things. And they hope that you're able to take away something that you can use yourself or at least pass on to perhaps somebody that's close to you that's going through something right now. So check that out. Great episode. That's this week's Pushing Back Chaos. Let me see here. Next up, we got the Power of Investing in People podcast with our gal Shay Sparks. Shay is on the road. She's on tour right now. She's doing a book tour right now, and she's somewhere out west. She was in California. I think she's going to like Utah or Idaho or something like that right now. But follow Shay Sparks on Facebook. Excuse me, because you'll see all the crazy places that she's going. This week, using your gifts with John Schumann. John is a realtor in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's crazy. It's right down the street. Who has built an entire business around creating strong relationships and leveraging organic social media growth. What does that mean? You're going to have to listen to this to find out. But John went from being completely broke and creating, he went from being completely broke and $200,000 in debt after losing a W-2 job to becoming debt-free, creating a six-figure real estate business, and then creating the time, location, and the financial freedom he's always dreamed of in a period of less than 2.5 years. John also hosts a real estate survival guide podcast. It's a podcast created to help realtors. It's pretty cool. So if you're a realtor out there, you definitely want to check that podcast out. And we'll throw the link up here after the show. So check that out. That's this week's The Power of Investing in People podcast. All right, next up. Women's expressions on leadership, learning, and liberty with host John Krotek. This week's guest is a very special guest, and I'm honored to call her a friend, Annette Wittenberg. Annette is the owner of a wild ride called Life. She is an author. She's got a great book. She's a podcast host. She is a speaker. She's also a United States Army officer veteran. Annette's no stranger to the HMG network. You've probably seen her on some of the other shows on here. This was a really great episode because she talks about her personal story of overcoming sexual assault. However, it's not a total dark story. There are successful ways to overcome such spirit-killing behaviors. Her perseverance to heal and to help others heal is an inspiration and motivating factor that we cannot forget. Let me tell you something. I cannot say enough good things about Annette. She is truly one of the strongest women you'll ever meet. She's funny, and she comes up with some off-the-wall crazy ideas. She's actually going to school right now to be a singer, and it's absolutely awesome. So if you don't know who she is, you got to listen to this episode. It's really cool. So that's this week's Well. Wellll. Next up, we have Licensed for Love. This week, Jessie G. The title of this one is Jessie G, a Green Beret, and a Baby. First discovered by Grammy winner Gretchen Wilson, now this country rocker is a military spouse, a new mom, and a touring artist. Does she manage it all or not? Well, you're going to have to listen to this episode to find out. And just one of these things are a full-time job, right? So Let me see here. Discovering the true art of songwriting under the watchful eye of Gretchen Wilson and her multi-talented friends and collaborators, Jessie realized the true depth of what she wanted to say. Jessie G is signed as a Redneck Records artist. Gretchen Wilson now serves as a co-writer, collaborator, producer, label head, tour mate, and a friend. Super cool. Jessie G is also a new mother, and she is a military spouse of a Green Beret. It's a pretty cool story. Really, really cool interview. So check that out. That's this week's Licensed for Love. All right, next up, we got Oscar Mike Radio with our man Travis. Travis was on here just a little bit ago. I'm not sure if he's still on or not. This week, Travis speaks with Alex Jimenez. How can civilians get involved to advocate for our military and veterans? Pay attention because we get this question asked a lot by civilians, like, what can we do to help? What can we do? So Alex and what he does with his business is the blueprint of what other civilians can follow. He's truly an amazing guy. This was a great episode, a great interview, and you learned a lot. I certainly learned a lot from this one. There's a lot of good nuggets taken out of this one. So please check out this week's Oscar Mike Radio. Next up, we got your 6 at 6 every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time with the People's Patriot Project. This past week, they called it Women, Veterans, and Patriots. And they had some special guests on this week. Jen Ford, she's been on the show before a couple of times, but she comes back this week to share her new release, and she announces the new release, Built for Comfort. Haven't heard that one yet, but it's a very intriguing title. They also were joined by Nicole Dutchland, who has become a big part of the Patriot Nation. Nicole is a woman veteran and a patriot. Even though she was not born and raised in the United States, her story is one of strength and survival. You can check that out right now. So go listen to the recording on that one. And don't forget, folks, you can listen to all of these shows on Heroes Media Group or your favorite podcast platform. All right, moving on. Let's keep this party going. Got a couple more. Actually, got more than a couple more. I got quite a few left here. The Arms Room Show this week. Matt from AZ Will and Trust talking to you about emergency planning with NFA Trust, All Trust, estate planning, and living wills. How many of you out there have a living will right now or a trust in case something happens? What are you going to do? What's your family going to do if worst case scenario, something happens to you? Take a listen to this. You're going to learn a lot. I certainly did, and I have a lot of these things in place already. So check that out. They're talking trusts, estate planning, and living wills. That's the Arms Room. Check it out. Next up, we got the Carry On podcast. This week, Jacob Turner, who is the congressional candidate for Missouri District 8, and this is his second time on the show. Recently switching from Libertarian to Republican, and find out why he made the change from Libertarian to Republican. Still running for District 8 over there in Missouri. So check that out. Pretty interesting. Let me see here. Pretty sure I just said I did. All right. Next up, we have Environmentally Speaking. It's time for a pop quiz, everybody. This week we're doing a pop quiz. You get to play along with this one. So this is kind of an interactive episode this week, and it was pretty cool. See how many questions you get right. So it's an environmental quiz, and Clarice is in the hot seat as Marissa is your game show host, firing off all the environmental questions and seeing how many questions they can answer correctly. Pretty surprising. So play along and let us know how you guys did. So when you guys listen to this episode, Leave a comment below and let us know what your score was on it. It's a lot of fun. I played along and I did horrible, but can't believe I just admitted that right now live. Awesome. All right, next up, we're going with Time to Shine Today with our buddy Scott Ferguson. Find your purpose and become a peak performer. This week, Scott interviews coach and speaker Christopher Dahan. Christopher is a professional speaker and a peak performance expert who helps entrepreneurs, leaders, and employees alike manage stress, increase productivity, and have more energy. He always gets his message across in a humoristic, charming, energetic, and passionate way. And I want to share this quote from Chris. This was pretty interesting. Quote, faith it until you make it, end quote. Pretty cool. Faith it until you make it. Not fake it. He said faith. Faith. We'll come back to that a little bit. Next up, we got, so that is Time to Shine Today. Make sure you listen to that one. Next up, we got Label Free Podcast. This week, The Unstoppable Woman. Amira Alvarez is the founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman, a global coaching company helping entrepreneurs, empire builders, athletes, creatives, and rising stars in all fields achieve their dreams and goals in record time. As someone who has made a quantum leap, going from barely making six figures to making 700,000 in 1 year, then on to seven figures. Absolutely amazing. In this episode, she talks about strategies, tactical strategies, mindset shifts, and really how to get out of your own way to achieve the goal you had set your mind to. So check it out. That's this week's Label Free Podcast. Mark Peterson, Patriot Pride, brother. Appreciate you jumping on. Mark, are you guys still in school up there? Or are you guys out of school? Speaking of school, our next show this week is the MSEC podcast, Military Child Education Coalition. Again, if you are active duty, guard, reserve, or a veteran, and you have children of age that are in grade school or in high school, make sure you're following Military Child Education Coalition. They have a lot of great resources for you guys. And this week, they're talking about homeschooling in the military. Homeschooling in the military. And they're discussing the legal aspects of homeschooling for our military families. So check that out. That's this week's MSEC podcast. Let's see here. What else do we got here? We got the Baldy Reports. The Baldy Reports. John and Joe, these guys are hilarious. I love them. This week they're talking about The View. I'm not going to dig in any deeper than that. I'm just going to say they're talking about The View. You interpret it how you want, but you got to check it out. It was kind of funny. The Baldy Reports, you can see their show. They do the live stream on their Facebook page, Baldy Reports, a couple times a week, so check that out. I also want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Simper Savage. That's the best salad dressing and marinades on the planet, hands down. I absolutely love their stuff. We go through it like crazy. Simper Savage gets you some. Check out our sister company, HMG Beverage. We have coffee, and we also have a spirit line. And if you go to the website, hmgbeverage.com, and you ask us to get a bottle of the bourbon, we're completely sold out of the bourbon right now, and we're probably going to be doing another run here at the end of the summer. So if that's something that you're interested in, drop us a line and let us know. My Tax Fella, bookkeeping, tax stuff, go check it out. Our friend Anthony over there, My Tax Fella, check it out. Sonado Terra Customs, they do the flag there in the back, made of wood. Absolutely love it. 2A Republic, you get a discount code if you buy a t-shirt from there. 2arepublic.com, check it out. If you use promo code HMG, you will also get a discount there. Shad Turner, not the bourbon. I know, right? Oh my goodness, not the bourbon. Hey, real quick, another show you guys got to check out. I got an alibi here. Shad just dropped some new episodes out on the Veterans Unite podcast, so check that out as well. Listen, those of you that are, if you have somebody that's transitioning out of the military or whatnot, there's this company called JB Auto Clothiers, and they're suits, fit to made suits, custom suits. You get to customize the inside. You can put your name in it. You got over 200 patterns to choose from. Go do me a favor and go check them out. JB Auto Clothiers. It's a new company. They have a Facebook page that they're trying to grow. I was down in Tampa a couple months ago with them, and we donated $20,000 worth of suits and suited up about 18, I think it was like 18, 19 veterans in one day. We spent the entire day down there suiting up these vets that were transitioning out. One guy actually came from his retirement party. He was in his dress blues, came in, and we're like, hey, you didn't have to dress up for this. He's like, no, I just retired. And we're like, oh, yeah, when? He's like, about 30 minutes ago. Like, wow. So it was really cool. I love what this company's doing. Check them out, JB Auto Clothiers. And if you need a suit or whatnot, hit them up. Let them know. They'll hook you up. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got today. It's Father's Day weekend. Like I said, those of you fathers out there, Shad, I know this is what your second Father's Day, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Mark, Travis, happy Father's Day to both of you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Everybody here is great. To all you fathers out there, have a blessed and happy Father's Day weekend. Don't forget, protect your minds. Be positive, everybody. Smile, be positive. Let's change the world together in a positive way. That's it. That's all the time I got. Until next week. God bless you. God bless America. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.